From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight, we wrap up this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Trevor Richards will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For St. Louis, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Right side, hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Colton Wong will stand in as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it. 1 away. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He's set and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Behind 0-2 now. Martinez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Two 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2 out with the man at first. Three and one.
That's the ball. Outside.
The 3-1. This ball will be chopped foul.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The payoff pitch one more time. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Base hit into right center. Martinez rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And they're runners at the corners now. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Here's the 0-2. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 1, the Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Miles Michaelis will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Ready now, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Miguel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The second baseman, Garland.
Here's Starlin Castro, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Rojas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
So 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Popped up. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
At the plate, Brian Anderson took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-1 now. Runners on first with 1 down.
Runner, yes,
He's
yes.
running. This is foul right side. The 2-2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Neil Walker. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A runner on first with 2 away. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hard on the ground towards short. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Marlins nothing. Into the box now, Yadier Molina. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Dean on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Anderson over to his left, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking them up and putting them down. This guy can go get them in the gaps.
The pitcher, Miles Michaelis, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is taken. That's ball 1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Molina leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Martinez.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Martinez can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here's the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Guerrero has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Cardinals, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Ready now for the Marlins, Gabby Guerrero. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Curtis.
So 1 gun in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
1 strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Austin Dean. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is low, ball 1. Guerrero is off at first with 2 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2. In the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Payoff pitch on its way. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. In now, Colton Wong. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
2-1.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. Runners off for second. Castro's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis 3rd. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out, and the offering changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
1-2. Here it is. Looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Cards leave one, but they're on top 1-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. First delivery to him on the way. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball one. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The batter, 13, second baseman, Starlin.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Rojas leads off first with one away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball three. Brian Anderson waits on deck. Runner at first here, one man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Three-two pitch. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So stepping in, Brian Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike.
That's the ball.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So striding in, Neil Walker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Walker waits on the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Strike taken up in the zone. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
One and 0. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run scores. as he arrives at second without a play as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Number 65.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
In now, Gabby Guerrero, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. The 0-1. Popped up. Goldschmidt has a play, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 2 and the Cardinals 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in now, Paul DeYoung comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Paul DeYoung.
First pitch on its way.
Here.
A high fastball is in there.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1 the count to Molina. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Oh, that's wrong. That's so wrong.
Here's a pop-up now, and he'll put this away for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First delivery to him on the way. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Granderson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping up now, Austin Dean. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Nope. Ball.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0 to count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Into the box now, Trevor Richards. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. One there on to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, shortstop.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He singled his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Ball 2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Too high. Ball 3.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Settling in now, Starlin Castro. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Marlins 3 and the Cardinals 1. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Miles Michaelis. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Now the 0-1. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Working for the punch-out and the offering. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. high in the air into shallow left center. Granderson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Here's Colton Wong now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Colton Wong.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Not a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's an obvious mistake on the pitcher's part. Speed him up with the first one, blow it right by him, and you do him a favor by giving him a changeup. I mean, that's a pitch he can handle right there.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? Brian Anderson. It was a walk in his last trip.
Brian Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Carpenter scoops it up, and there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch on its way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Bader makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order, and it's still 3-1. Austin Bryce please. Takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Austin.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul DeYoung. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Line towards center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a real...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. John Gant enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, John Gant.
Standing in, Gabby Guerrero. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
That's a foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Curtis Granderson in his career against this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Gant is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, Austin Dean. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 37.
JT Little will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 10, JT Little. In there for strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery, and he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Dean, the runner at first, with 2 gone. Popped him up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami, as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Marlene Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Number 66, Marlene Garcia.
Hitting in, Harrison Bader. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The pitcher, number 53, John
Jed Jerko will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Jed Jerko.
And that misses for ball one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swings through it for strike number 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Turned on down the line. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch is outside for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Now the 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Drew Steckenrider will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Let's go, guys.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
1-0.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face 1 guy, and he couldn't get it done.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Matt Carpenter. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. The set and the 1-1. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2, and there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Marcell Ozuna would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Payoff pitch on its way. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. One and one. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Drilled down the line, and he has come through, as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he's in there safely as 3 runs come across, and they'll take the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Ozuna at second with 2 down. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. The Cardinals lead it 5-3. Dominic Leone gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 55, Dominic Leone.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Miguel Rojas. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Comes set with the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So coming to the plate, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Brian Anderson. 0-2 with a walk for him so far.
Anderson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
2-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 3-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Martinez moves over, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're still down 5-3. Tayron Guerrero will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 56, Tayron Guerrero.
Stepping up to the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fastball just missed above the zone. The 2-0. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
That's ball.
The 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Walker over to his left. 1 down. Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Jairo Munoz will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Jairo Munoz.
A ball and no strikes. He'll check in here at 256. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Dean has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Robbie Moylan will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Jose Martinez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he's back standing. First offering on its way, and that misses ball 1. Bader leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Now batter.
Stepping in now, Colton Wong. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Marlins 3. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Leading off the inning, Neil Walker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming, here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Call to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Coming to the plate now, Gabby Guerrero. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Ready on 0-2. Popped up. Wong moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Runner at second, 1 away. Standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Austin Dean. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Ready with the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Bader has a beat on it. And that's the third out. Marlins get one back thanks to the solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Marlins 4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sergio Romo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 54, Sergio Romo. Now playing center and batting 9.
Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Marcell Ozuna waits on deck. Ground ball left side. Anderson gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Marcell Ozuna.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Marcell Ozuna. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
2-2.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Nothing further in the Cardinal 9th. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They're down 3. It's 7-4. Andrew Miller comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
For St. Louis, number 21, Andrew Miller.
Up next from Miami, John Verdi. He'll be the one to get things started against the closer, Andrew Miller.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Birdie on at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Starlin Castro, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
First and second here with nobody out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the 3rd baseman for the out. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Fouled off. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
swinging so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Walker.
Stepping in now, Neil Walker, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Miami down to their last strike. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Wow, how quickly things changed. The possible winning run has gone from in the hole to on deck to at the plate. Things have gotten a lot more interesting here in a hurry.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The 0-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Cardinals put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. John Gant wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Andrew Miller closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.